Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. Or for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do reaction, and we're reacting to episode 3 of the Novelist slash the Pornographer. And yeah, I did not intend to watch this many episodes today. I was just gonna, start the series, give it a little taste test, a little appetizer and see what it's all about, and here we are. So yeah, we're diving in, and we're just gonna see. We're gonna see where the things of the things take us with the things of the things and the things. Back the child. Back up. Back up. Back up.
寝てる。
So back up. This ain't no fucking Sleeping Beauty. Back up. He's not Snow White. Back up.
Ne. それだけ。
Okay, well now it seems consensual, so fine. Go on in for it. Child? Child? I might be seeing all that now.
久住君にこんな醜態さらすつもりじゃなかったんだけどな。
Ass.
忘れてよ、全部。
But how much do you actually not remember, or are you just trying to give him a get out of jail free card in case he wants to, feels like he made a mistake or something? Child. Alright, so it's looking like I might end up just watching this whole fucking series today. That wasn't my intent, but I'm entertained. I'm entertained by the shenanigans going on, the things of the things of the things. So we picked up where we left off, and Kuzumi, I want to say that's his name. He was going to the store, and then he's like, he's pondering, because again, we saw those feelings of jealousy starting to brew towards the end of the last episode. He doesn't quite understand the nature of the relationship between novelist and editor man. And he's coming up with all these scenarios, and he's like, what's the nature of the relationship? And then we flash back to the house, and then in my head I wasn't sure if this flashback was again a flashback or like an imagination thing that he was having, or if this was like real life happening right here right now. So I was about to prepare my speech, y'all know my speech, because the whole scenario made me feel some type of way. Well, first when Mr. Editor Man tore off the guy's sling, I'm like, girl, my arm's broken. I need that for arm things. Girl, stop. But then he starts propositioning him, and it was sounding like basically he's not going to give him any work unless he sleeps with him, and he didn't want to give in, but then he's like, oh yes, I the kid's nice, but I want your something other more. I'm like, Lord. And then he flipped him over and reversed it and started going to town. I'm like, Lord Jesus, oh my goodness. And then we've seen ass on top of ass, and I'm like, okay, girl, praise Jesus. But like I was feeling some type of way, so I'm like, okay, I don't like this. The whole scenario makes me feel gross and icky. I don't like this sort of, I'm gonna hold your job or your work over your head if you don't sleep with me. That's sort of like blackmail. I'm like, I don't like. It's not really blackmail, but I don't like it. It's I don't. That goes hand in hand with like my consent thing. Like, yes, you might consent to certain things, but I didn't like it. So I was like, okay, well, I was about to prepare my speech. We were about to go off on this damn series, and then lo and behold, it's just an imagination fantasy thing. And I'm like, look, dude, I need you to get your fantasies under control, because literally every single gripe or time I was ready to prepare my speech or go off on the series, something about consent here, blah blah blah, it's always been some imagination fantasy up in his head. So I'm like, girl, I need you to rein in your horny, okay? Like, I get it, you're in college, whatever, but still, you're not a 12-year-old boy. Like, rein it in, girl. Calm that shit down, okay? Like, Lord. So thankfully, that was all just a dream sequence made up in his damn head, so I don't have to go on that whole tirade. But we came back, and we were just having fun, drinking, talking about when they were in college, and how what's his face was such a ladies' man, and how he even 2-timed with his girlfriend or something like that, and how the other one is a family man now, and he's married and all that stuff. And then Novelist man, he got shit-faced. He got too drunk too fast, and that alcohol hit him with a vengeance, just like bam. He's like, whoop, oh no, I spilled. Clunk, knocked out. I'm like, damn, girl, damn, all right. So we spent the rest of the evening just taking care of him, get him into bed, take off the pants. Okay, the pants are wet. Why we left him in the fucking wet ass shirt, I don't know, but to each his own, I suppose, whatever. We took off the slings. I don't see why we couldn't have taken the shirt off too, but okay, whatever. And then we put him to bed, and the editor friend was basically just giving his opinions to hold on, let me look up, because I keep saying names. I don't know that they're actually the names, so hold on. Pornographer. Kuzumi. No, I had it right. All right. So, Keto. Okay, everyone in this series so far is a K name. Make it very difficult to keep track of. So, Keto was saying to Kuzumi that he thinks that he should be wary of Kijima because, he's old and grumpy, and he doesn't want to see him get pushed around like he is, and blah 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 blah. Just trying to give him some, like, hey girl, just once you're done, paying your debt, go run, girl. But obviously that's not going to happen, at least not yet, because Kuzumi's got too much of an interest. He's coming to terms with these feelings that he's starting to feel, as we saw when he went to check on Kijima, and he was like, sleep with me. It's like, okay. And then they just slept together, and it was nice. I was like, okay, cool, nice. He just needed somebody there, cool. And then he flipped over, and Kuzumi broke one of my rules. Y'all know. I'll give my speech about consent here, because I've said it a number of times in a number of series where the scenario has happened where, like, one person was asleep, was passed out, and the other person goes in for a kiss. It's like, this ain't no fairy tale. This is not Sleeping Beauty. This is not Snow White. Don't do it while someone's asleep. Don't do it while they're drunk. Don't do it while they're... If they are not able to say, hey, give me them lips, don't give them lips. It is the moral of my story that I'm trying to put out there. So even though Kojima wasn't fully asleep, he was still intoxicated enough that I don't know that I would consider that consent. And even after the fact, when he was like, oh, is that all you're gonna give me? And then they started making out then too. Yeah, I was like, okay, this seems kind of like consent, so I'll let it slide. But even then, I don't know how intoxicated he was at that particular point. I don't know how much time had passed since, he first blacked out, and then, that whole moment. I don't know how many hours had passed in the night, or maybe it's just been a matter of minutes. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know how coherent he was. Obviously, the next morning he's like, I don't remember a thing, so, just forget anything that happened. My heart kind of feels like that's a lie. Like, he does remember everything, and he's just trying to give Kuzumi a get out of jail free card. But, maybe he really doesn't remember anything, and he was drunk. So then if that's the case, he was drunk and he doesn't remember anything, then yes, my concerns still stand, and he didn't get any consent, and the kissing shouldn't have happened. If he does remember everything and he's just given a get out of jail free card, well, consent's still a little bit messy because he was still intoxicated, but he seemed coherent enough to be like, hey, no, give me some more than, give me them lips. So I don't know, sticky, but definitely not the worst thing that I've watched as far as consent goes this week. So I can live with it. And then yeah, the end of the episode is exactly like I said. Kojima was like, hey, I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Let's just pretend nothing ever happened, and you know, just forget everything, and also look at my cute booty in these pants. Yes. And yeah, so obviously Kuzumi is not going to forget anything. He's the one who went in and initiated the kiss in the first place. So he clearly wanted to explore something. So I don't see him forgetting anything anytime soon. And we're just going to have to wait and see where things take them. And by wait and see, I mean I'm going to go watch the next episode. Y'all will probably get the next reaction, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day, or who knows, probably later today, who knows. We'll see. But hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.